A prisoner placed an apple on his head, but instead of staying still, he grabbed it and began eating. The Germans immediately aimed their guns at him. Suddenly, a boy nearby started singing a German hymn, amusing one of the officers. He decided to release the two men, but a corporal reminded him that they hadn't yet killed enough. Frustrated, the officer removed the prisoner's cap and threw it aside. That night, the overseer tossed a sausage onto the ground, forcing two prisoners to fight over it. To further humiliate them, he ordered them to slap each other, promising that only the winner would get the sausage. Unable to bear the cruelty, Teddy stepped forward. He easily dodged a punch from one prisoner, and when the enraged overseer pushed him, he not only missed but lost his balance and fell to the ground. A German officer then stepped forward, eager to join the fight, not for the sausage, but to take on Teddy, who clearly moved like a professional boxer. After a brief boxing salute, the fight began. Teddy effortlessly dodged every blow the officer threw. Seizing an opening, he landed a punch that sent the officer crashing to the ground, bleeding heavily. Yet the officer refused to back down, recognizing Teddy as an international boxing champion. The Nazi brass, realizing Teddy's skill, sent in a tall, muscular prisoner to face him, but Teddy, undeterred, used his agility to dodge every strike, finally landing a decisive blow that ended the fight and earned the prisoners a small reward of food. Determined to crush Teddy's heroic image, a German officer then ordered his men to bring the boy into the ring. Bound with wire, the boy struggled to his feet. The Germans threatened to execute everyone if they didn't fight. Other prisoners removed their hats and prayed. The captain raised his gun. Teddy roared at the boy, but before anything could happen, the boy charged the Germans, leaving Teddy powerless to intervene. He was bound, unable to help, and could only roar in frustration. The Germans tied Teddy's hands and suspended him in the middle of the square. To humiliate him further, they hung a wooden sign around his neck. Despite being covered in wounds, Teddy refused to give up. He forced himself toward the boxing ring in the concentration camp. When he saw a German knocking down a starving prisoner, he ignored his injuries and stepped into the ring. Teddy's movements were lightning fast. He dodged the German's fists with nimble footwork, even laughing at his opponent. When he was knocked down, he still had a smile on his face, infuriating the German further. As the German swung again, Teddy used his head to strike the opponent's wrist, interrupting the attack, and then landed a heavy punch that sent him to the ground. The crowd erupted. Everyone went wild. Teddy had won this brutal, unfair fight, but victory was short-lived. The boxing champion was immediately sent to Auschwitz.